Hello! Are you ready to make our Thanksgiving activity? All right, let's go. For this activity, you will need 2 paper plates, a pair of scissors, something to write with, something to color with. I'm using colored pencils, but you can use whatever you like, and either a paper clip or you could use some string or yarn. All right, let's get started. To begin with, we're going to take one of our paper plates and we're going to start stretching out the sides. I find it is easier if you can get the plate to lay a little bit flatter. And if you look close at the edge, you'll see the bends and the creases where they folded the paper to make the bowl shape. So you want to pull those out and then kind of use your hands to flatten it as much as possible. The deeper the plate, the more difficult it will be. Next, we'll take our second plate and we'll cut the sides off. We are aiming for a circle shape, but you can just get the sides off first and then clean up your circle. Now, for children who are older and well used to scissors, they can do this on their own. But for your younger children, you may need to cut this for them. But it does not have to be perfect. So now that we've got our center circle cut out, we are going to color it. And what I like to do is think of the favorite pie we like to have at Thanksgiving and color it that. And at our house, it is a chocolate pecan pie. So I've picked out some different colors of brown and I'm just going to color it in. Now you can do whatever type of art on this center circle that you like. You can paint it, you could use crayons. But remember, we will be cutting out a pie piece, so leave one section of your circle not necessarily uncovered, but easy to access. You don't want to have to be trying to cut through cotton balls or too much paint or any glue in that area. But feel free to let your child's creativity run wild. As you can see, I am drawing some pecans on my pie piece, just in case anybody confuses it for a plain chocolate pie. No, it's not just a chocolate pie, it's a pecan pie. And this can take however long you want to. Now that you've finished coloring in your pie, we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut out a pie piece. The pie piece can be as big or as small as you like it. Just remember, we are going to be writing underneath this piece to show our pie of thankfulness. So once you get your pie piece cut out, the way I like to do it is I like to put the pie piece on the plate and then take my writing utensil. This time I'm using a Sharpie, and then you'll write down the things that you're thankful for. In my case, since I'm not going to be able to spend Thanksgiving with my family this year, I sourced some things that they were thankful for as well, as a way for us to feel close even when we're apart on the holidays. So I write the different things, and then I twist the plate to an open section of paper. And then I write what we're thankful for, and I also included who said what they were thankful for, or who suggested. That way it helps build a connection in these times of separateness. And there are many interesting, as you can see, there are many interesting things that everyone is thankful for. Now you may find as you get close to the end that you either don't have a whole lot of space or you only have half a space. You can figure that out how you want to. Maybe just draw a picture in that spot. I was fortunate enough to be able to have enough spaces to even them out. Now that you have finished writing down the things you and your family are thankful for, if you have a paper clip, you'll want to fold the paper clip so one end is poking out, and then you will poke a hole through both layers of the pie. Just to make this easy on myself, I used a pen that I had laying around. You could also use like the end of a pencil, just anything that will be able to make a small hole in the pie. Then just make sure that the paper clip fits through both holes. I decided to go up from the bottom to hide as much of the paper clip as possible. Just poke the end through the plate, and then you'll take your art pie and you will go through the hole that you created there as well. Then once you get them both on, you'll flatten the paper clip down, and then it will spin easily. Doesn't that look great? But if you do not have a paper clip, we don't always have one around, you have a piece of string or some yarn, you can also do this. You'll take a short length of yarn, and once you've cut that short length of yarn, what you'll want to do is to tie a knot in the end. I like to tie a very big secure knot by making a loop with the yarn and then just wrapping the end in and out of that loop. And then when you pull it tight, it will make a large knot. That knot's not going to slip through the hole. For ease, I'm using a yarn needle. You can make your hole large enough that you can fit it through without using a needle. You just thread your yarn through both plates and pull the yarn all the way out the other side. Once you've done that, you'll want to make a loop and tie a knot on the other side of the plate, as close as possible to the plate. Then you'll take your scissors and trim your yarn. Now that the yarn is trimmed, you have a freely spinning wheel of thankfulness. But every art piece needs a title. So let's get out your pens, pencils, or in my case the Sharpie one last time, and let's give it a name. Since I sourced these answers from my family, I decided to call my thankful pie what we are thankful for. I am sure you all can come up with much more creative titles than I can. And as you spin around, you can talk about your family members, what they're thankful for, and how you miss them. We hope to see you again for another activity. Bye!